One Bitcoin will be worth $1 million one day, and it's not a question of if, but a question of when. And in this video, we're gonna break down the question of how. Let's go. Welcome back to another episode, family. In a previous video, I broke down the mathematics behind how Bitcoin goes to $1 million in the future, but I often forget that people don't love math as much as I do. In fact, some people hate it for some reason.
Somewhere between 700 billion and 1,300,000,000,000.
So what we're gonna do is break it down even smaller so that everybody understands.
Why don't you explain this to me like I'm 5?
So let's say this purse has no value, and only the objects inside can give the purse its value. As you can see, there's nothing in the purse, and so the true value of this purse is 0. In stock market words, we would say that the market capitalization of this purse with nothing inside is $0. Now imagine this purse has an LOL doll in it, VR Hop. Nolly? Is it RV Hop or VR Hop? What percent of this purse is made up of VR Hop? If you said 100%, that's correct. If VR Hop has a value of $25, what would be the market capitalization of the purse? If you said $25, that is correct. We can also figure out the market capitalization of this purse by using a formula. And you may be saying to yourself, I hate math, we don't need formulas, because we know that the market capitalization of the purse is $25. To which I say to you,
know your role, shut your mouth!
Thanks, Rock. Bruh, if you want to cut corners in your explanations, create your own channel. I introduced the formula because it's going to come in handy later. If we were trying to make a formula that relates to the market cap of this purse, it would be this. In equation form, it would be this. Now imagine this purse had 2 of the same objects in it. The objects are still worth the same, both are VR hops, so what is now the market capitalization of this purse? If you said $50, that's correct. And if you're understanding this math, not only are you a genius, but you're gonna be able to understand how Bitcoin will get to be worth $1 million. So keep watching and subscribe if you're learning something. If you clicked on this video and you know about my channel, then that means you care about your wealth. So that means you need to stay to the end, because everything is scaffolded to where something might not make sense if you're trying to jump around. And the more that you learn and understand, the more money you can make. So in this example, with the 2 dolls being valued at $25 each, before we calculated the answer in our head, the equation or the formula would be this. And we know that the X is equal to 50, which is again the market capitalization of this purse. And if you don't believe me, here's proof. Oh my gosh. Don't tell Nolly, I lost a head. This is worth 25, this is worth 25. You put them together, it makes 50. I put them inside the purse. Now the purse is worth or has a market capitalization of $50. Another way to rewrite this same formula is this. Now you may be asking yourselves, why would we ever write the formula like this? Well, let's say we have no clue what the individual value of each object is. Like, we don't know what VR Hop is worth, but we do happen to know how many VR hops we have, and we happen to know the market capitalization of the purse. Using the formula you hated on earlier, we can use math to figure out the individual price. If you didn't know the value of the doll, the formula would be this. And this is going to be super important later. Now we're going to get a little crazy. Now imagine the purse has 2 objects valued at $25 each. It has 3 objects valued at $10 each. And it has 4 objects valued at $5 each. As I put these items in the purse, see if you can figure out what the market capitalization of the purse would be with all the items inside before I reveal the answer. So what's the market capitalization if you have 2 items at 25, 3 at 10, and 4 at 5? If you said $100, that's correct. Remember, the market capitalization is only measuring the value of everything. No matter how complex the formula gets, we can still figure out the value of each individual doll. So breaking down the market capitalization would look like this. Simplified, it looks like this. If I wanted to know how much of the purse is being taken up by individual objects in relation to all the other objects, it would look like this. If I want to figure out what percent of the purse is made up of each object, it looks like this. Converted to a decimal, it would look like this. The beautiful thing about math is that we can figure out the individual value of almost anything if we know a few facts. Another way to see the value of each doll looks like this. Now let's apply this logic on a global scale. We've got total value of stocks, total value of real estate, total value of art, luxury goods, all that stuff. All miscellaneous global assets will equal the entire market capitalization of the world. And guess what that's estimated to be? $900 trillion. We use the market cap of $900 trillion for the world global assets. That is the $100 that we were using in the LOL doll scenario. Now, instead of using 0.5, we're gonna use this. This is the current market cap of Bitcoin in relation to global assets.
What's this?
Now we know that there's only ever going to be 21 million Bitcoins created. And does this number look familiar? You're darn right it does, because it's the current price of Bitcoin. Now this is where it gets fun. The number that we get to play with is this one, because the market cap of Bitcoin will change as bigger money like Vanguard, BlackRock, and Fidelity create their ETFs, or more institutions buy in, or nation states buy in. If Bitcoin ever becomes 1% of the world's global assets, the price in today's dollars would be this much. If it hits 2%, it'll be this much. If it hits 2.5, if it hits 3, if it hits 4, if it hits 5, and if it hits 10%, watch out. And there you have it, folks. This is the only way that Bitcoin gets to $1 million and beyond. Not your Uncle Jim Bob having a feeling, not because the stars are going to align in a magical way, just straight up, pure, elegant mathematics. And there is no disputing this, because like Shakira's hips, mathematics does not lie. If you want to see the price of Bitcoin using the bull case, bear case, base case, all that other fun stuff, now that you have the background information in a more broken down fashion, the other video is going to make a lot more sense, so you can stay and click on that video after this one. If you've learned something today, pay that like tax. Comment below if you have any questions. I will get back to you. Share this with a buddy. If you have somebody who's talking hate on Bitcoin and you know Bitcoin's power and potential in the future, share this video with them. I'll see you beautiful people next time. I love you very much. Take care of yourself and remember to smile, because you are beautiful. Peace. What's up, fam? Thanks again for watching. If you're still here, you're a real one. And I'd like to offer you a choice. Continue floating through life, or make plans to start really living. Pick the video on the right to help your money reach new heights, or pick the video on the left to make your mindset the best. And remember, all I'm offering you is the truth.